the evaluator for that speech was, oh, me.
Hey!
Evaluating Dr. Jim is always fun because he's a very, very accomplished speaker. Sometimes he does things that confuse me. It was a very, very informative speech. I now know more about power distribution units than I ever dreamt that I could or would want to. But I was wrong because it was actually very interesting and I'm glad to know about it. But I was really wondering at the beginning of your speech what attack it was you were defending against. Because you were looking here and looking here for approximately the first third of your speech. It's like, I wasn't sure who you were talking to or why, but it sure as heck didn't align. So I wasn't sure what was up with that. At the beginning of your speech, you announced its purpose in very clear terms. Now that's a good thing, in a way, because it sets us up. We get to know what it is we're about to learn about. At the same time, it was very, very explicit, which denied us the opportunity to build into understanding of where it was you were going with it. I liked your analogy of the cost of Amazon downtime versus the amount of our salaries. It was very good at presenting the scale of just how much money Amazon or a company like it would lose to downtime. I have a feeling your ratio and mine are different. Your descriptions of PDUs were very detailed. I particularly liked the generational sequence that you went through. You did kind of lose track of which generation you were talking about at one point during the speech. Wasn't sure about that. The way you used your hands was marvelous. It was almost, I mean, they were visual aids. You could have had slides up here and not done better because you were constantly proportioning things and changing things and showing us how things were, reinforcing the auditory channel with a visual channel providing the same information in more easily digested form. So I very much appreciated that. Overall, I thought it was a good speech, certainly an excellent speech for one that you give off the cuff and with no opportunity to prepare. I do wonder, though, is that a speech you've given before? Is that kind of your stump speech for your company?
No. I studied the material, but not given the speech.
Okay. Well, I think you've done very well. Thank you very much.